Hello and welcome back. Today I wanted to do a very simple breakdown of what digital marketing actually is. I feel like we've been talking about a lot of different things that pertain to digital marketing, how to sell digital products, why traditional marketing is kind of going by the wayside and digital marketing is all the rage. I was like, what if people don't even know what digital marketing is? I did touch on it a bit in a video I did, go check it out, where I did compare traditional marketing to digital marketing. But in this video, I wanted to give a very simple breakdown so you can understand exactly what it is and why you need to use it today. So essentially what digital marketing is basically using different channels, platforms, etc. to promote a product or a service. So instead of doing, selling something or promoting a brand or a business through a magazine, a billboard, etc., you're just doing all of it online. Like when you're scrolling on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok or whatever and you see an ad, sometimes they're very seamless because social media video ads are supposed to just get your attention and not have you think like, oh, this is an ad. That is an example of digital marketing. So for instance, I was scrolling yesterday on TikTok and I saw this Alex Earl ring light. Okay, and this girl was just giving a testimonial about how she loves it. That is digital marketing because you're using an online platform and a smartphone to sell a product. It's very simple. That's really, to be honest, I could wrap up this video there. That's basically just what digital marketing is. So anything online that you would use to sell or promote a product, service, brand, business, etc. You get it. But there are several key components of digital marketing that I'm going to break down, and there's honestly, I could be leaving some out. There's a lot of different things that go into digital marketing, and when you say, oh, I do digital marketing, or I'm a digital marketer, I need help with my digital marketing, apply to so many different things. You could be talking about social media ads, you could be talking about just content, you could be talking about email marketing, and so all those things I just mentioned are different components that make up digital marketing as a whole. So a few of them, just to give you an idea and a better understanding, I'm going to break them down. First one is search engine optimization. So that's basically optimizing online content to improve its visibility in search engines. When you hear search engine optimization, it's referring to, for instance, if you have a website and you want it to rank high on Google, which you would because then you'd get discovered easier, or when, say you own a marketing company and somebody searches digital marketing companies near me, you want your company to pop up first, right? Like you don't want to see all your competitors and then you're on page 3. So what search engine optimization is basically going into the back end of your website and optimizing it so that Google picks it up and it comes up on the top of Google. It is the first thing to pop up. So you're optimizing your website or channel to appear as number 1. It takes a minute to do that, but when people do refer, they say like, oh, you really need SEO. Like we do SEO for essentially, I think all of our clients, because if they own a brand or business, actually, which all of them do, they want to rank high on Google. And somebody described SEO to me years ago like this, and this is very simplified, so bear with me. Say we're talking about Google and you want your website to rank higher on Google. It's what we've been talking about. So Google has all of these like tentacles out into the internet world, and it's searching for different things. And when you optimize your website to be found by Google, you are signaling to Google, hey, I'm here, I'm important, I'm relevant, rank me up higher. Search engine optimization basically could fall into anything from going into the back end of your website and using different keywords and tags, etc. It's very technical, but to rank higher. And it also could be you having different blogs and different articles written about your website that link back to your website. So Google is picking up your website, not just from your direct website, but from these other places as well. And that's signaling to Google, hey, there's a lot of activity around this website, this brand or business. So why don't we pick it up? Because people want to search for it. Hope that made sense, but that's a very simplified version of what SEO is. Another one, which is, this is our bread and butter, is social media marketing. So anything you're going to do on social media to boost your brand or business or product, whatever it is you're selling, services, etc. So you're going to basically set up your social media to get found. So this could include anything from creating, high quality digital content for your brand or business and then running ads on it. It's basically just any type of thing you'd put on social media that is going to get your brand, business, services, etc. seen by more people. Anything having to do with social media. So we're talking YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. There's so many platforms now, but anything having to do with those social media platforms is what social media marketing is. Okay, another one that we're huge fans of is email marketing. So email marketing is really helpful to, 1, reach out to new prospective clients, and to 2, keep your existing clients or potential clients in the loop of what you're doing. following. And you could do email marketing in a ton of different ways. A lot of times what we'll do is have a brand or business will have like a lead magnet, which is usually just a freebie that you can run as an ad, or you can have as a pop-up on your website. And you'll say like, hey, if you want 10 tips to grow your social media following, enter your email below and we will email you with your copy of this guide. What you're doing is you're collecting that email, which will then go into your email marketing database. There's a ton of them. We use Go High Level. So that will then go into a list, and in that service, whatever you're using, your CRM, you will have emails ready to go that will be sent to people who sign up. So the first one would be, here's the guide that you wanted, and it'll send it to them. But if you're smart, you could keep in contact with that person who downloaded that guide. So you would set up emails that would trigger, okay, once we send this person a guide, then in 3 days from now, we're going to send a follow-up and see if they'd want to work with us, or see if they'd be interested in more advice, or if they want to watch one of our YouTube videos. You can put in the emails whatever you want, but it's a really great way to stay in touch with current clients or prospective clients and build your email list, which is super important. And again, all through email, hence why it's called email marketing. Influencer marketing, this is a big one, has been for the past few years, probably like 5 years now. It's working with social media influencers to promote your brand, business, products, services, etc. It's pretty simple. So you could work a ton of different ways. You could do a collaboration with them. You could pay an influencer to make a video about your brand or product. You could have them like do a demonstration. You could have just like a photo shoot with an influencer, but the goal is to leverage their following to get more eyes on your brand or product. And that's really what it is. Influencer marketing has changed over the years. I think I mentioned this in an earlier video, but in 2024, there's a big trend towards ongoing partnerships with influencers who really align with your brand's values and messaging, and also targeting micro influencers who have smaller followings. So they're not having these like million-person followings, but they're a niche that has to do with your brand or product, and you know their audience is going to be interested in that. So that could be even more valuable than working with someone who just has 1 million followers but has nothing to do with your brand or service. Okay, and another one, which is we've just started to get into, which is PR. You know, in the past, you could get advertised in like I said, like a magazine or a billboard. That's traditional marketing. But now you could do some PR, which we do publicity. So if you ever do want to get featured in certain articles, etc., you could always reach out. But it's basically having articles written about you, your brand, your business, etc., and then disseminated online. And there's several outlets you can get them put on. Have press releases written, distributed. You could pay to get even on like, you know, a lot bigger publications. All these publications now have digital versions. So it's just using the internet to spread the word about your brand, business, product, etc. These are just some very simple components of digital marketing. There are more. I do talk about this more in my book, which is being released end of February 2024, Punchlines to Profit. I do get into there's a ton of different components of digital marketing and really get more into the nitty gritty of each one. But this is just a very brief overview. So you know what you're talking about when people ask and you're like, hey, I love digital marketing. Now you know what digital marketing is. And if you already knew, well, then maybe this was a fresher upper. I'll talk to you guys soon.